It's Friday. It's Friday. Welcome to The Trend. Welcome to TTTT. My name is Amina Abdirabah. I am your host. I hope you had a fantastic week. Hello to my panelists. Hello, Samiro, Mariam, and Tom Daktari, who will be joining me this evening. How have you guys been?
Good.
Mariam, we were here at 4 a.m. You just didn't leave.
Guess who's back? No, I left. Wait. Caught a big snooze, but then I had to come back because I'd missed it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Koni hawani miss?
We thought you went to the upper echelon.
Please.
Niko
Papa Hapa.
Yeah, how was your new show, by the way? In case you don't know, this show has been trending now, Mariam. I know you've been seeing it, right?
Yes.
It has to be the biggest breakfast show in the country, both on radio and on TV, right?
Yeah.
So hype your show up.
Honestly, been an amazing 3 weeks. I can't believe that it's already 3 weeks. The math is just not mathing. Something is not making sense. But we're fixing the nation alongside Eric Latif and of course Janet Mbogwa and everyone who tunes in. It's a literal collaborative effort. So don't think a place where you shout at politician X and then they shout at Y and then someone comes in and says no. This is actual meaningful conversation and engaging with everyone who's watching to figure out how can we move the needle. We're not fixing the nation. We're just like, if we can just make it a little bit better.
Mariam, that I'm a big fan. Nimekuwa nikifuata sana. So siku mtahitaji watu ambao wanaongelea wale wa chini.
And of course with Tom Daktari around, I know I am safe today. More Swahili.
Okay, so let's get started. I love it. Tom is with his someone that he loves so much, and then Samiro wants us to speak in Swa. So I've got you guys, okay? So let's just get started. There's a lot that we have to talk about. Starting off with this story. Now, internet provider trading in Kenya has been ordered to pay an ex-customer 500,000 Kenya shillings for ignoring his request to stop sending him promotional messages because he was no longer their client. In the determination, Data Commissioner Immaculate Kasait has also recommended the prosecution of the directors for obstructing her office during the probe. So Samiro.
Yes.
Unamwelewa haumwelewi?
Mimi namuelewa because I understand these messages, companies pay for these messages.
They do.
Sasa kama mko na budget ya hii, simuweke hiyo msave instead of kuspam watu na hizi message mingi, sababu kuna watu wako na deni zenyu, badala kusumbua sana mkifuata deni, shikilia hiyo pesa instead of sababu zinakuanga mingi. Alafu sasa unapata sisi tunafurahanga sasa tuko single, tukisha fall in love tafadhali leave me alone, man.
What?
Nasumbuliwa huku na madam, wewe pia huku more than 5 messages per day. Dear customer, we wish to invite you that this new offer. Dear customer, you've not done this, you've done this. Ama sijui wanaambiwa sababu pesa imetengwa, lazima tutumie pesa yote.
I think inakuanga ushaiona ile kitu unakumbusha hadi ukubali. Kama ulienda rudi. Kwa nini unachoka? But sometimes inanichoshanga kwa sababu umekaa tu pale unangoja pesa tu mahali, kila saa unasikia unarudi.
False hopes.
Unashangaa hii nayo ni gani? So I think deal na customer wako, kama mtu si customer wako muondoke kidogo.
Swali ni moja. He says he was no longer their customer, so why are you sending me these promotional messages? But I can't want to entice you to
I don't want. I feel like I should sign up intentionally. Like I need to know that from here on out, since I paid via M-Pesa in some restaurants, that now you people will somehow add me to your mailing list. And now you have to text me Valentine offers when there's an event, when there's this, when it gets too much.
I'm just reminding you that since you left, I've upgraded. I now have this. I have this new bundle. I have this. I'm just giving you a little teaser.
Siwachane na mimi.
Sitaki.
Hata kama sijatoka bado
nikasirike.
I get it from a data privacy perspective, but I'm like, had they asked that they cease sending messages, because that's a different thing. I can cease to be your customer, but did I formally write to you and request that you stop sending
messages? Why do I have to
messages?
request to stop, Mariam?
Or is there like a code, that star something 123 hash, and it says stop promotional messages, and you pressed 1 and it said stop and you still got them? I know you shouldn't have to formally write, but at least a code, and it's like a promotional code, and you give it to everybody. You say, if you don't want to receive these promotional messages, finya easy numbers. That's it. But if they did that and still they were sent promotional messages, and that's a problem.
Well, nadhani mimi sionangi wakisikia. Nilijaribu hizo vitu. Kwanza vile umewaonyesha utaki, ni kama wanaambiana, hey,
ongeza,
direction ni kwa huyu sasa.
Kama alishinda, wamesema wampatie $500,000. I feel like niko na money pending. Because zile natumiwa peke yake. 500,000 ni a lot.
True.
So for me, zile zile natumiwa, I think I need your lawyer.
Sometimes I also think, Amina, we get a lot of messages kutoka mahali hatujui. Not even hata wachana hawa tunajua. Leo I can assure you ukiingia kwa simu yako utapata messages zimetoka tu sijui wapi. And then you don't know walipewa namba yangu na nani.
That's what I'm saying, Mariam. Instead of telling me, asking me, do I want you to stop sending them? I don't want you to begin. Don't start. I don't want you to send. I don't want
don't start.
There is not a single promotional text I've ever received that I've thought, oh,
I have to be the bad guy here.
They have an offer.
It's in the terms and
Let's
conditions.
head on down to the supermarket now, and I've never.
No one reads the terms and conditions. It's right there. It's just that they're made purposefully, like in very small text, so that you don't go through the whole thing, and it's like 90 pages. But hapo kwa terms and conditions, it tells you that you are accepting that you will be sent promotional messages on this number or on this.
And the reason they have made. And the reason why those fonts are so tiny, or you have to read between the lines to
so
sort
that
of know,
you don't see.
Exactly. And they know that people will not sign on those things and say, yes, please send me all your future promotion. I don't want to know. You went to a random club in Eldoret one time, and now here you are. You know.
Every Friday unakumbushwa.
Every Friday unaambiwa leo DJ.
It's a problem.
Mimi kwanza kuna kitu imenikasirisha sana. Kuna siku moja ninaamka ninaona tu message. Ile ilinikasirisha kabisa ni nimeangalia, nimekasirika, nikapata kumbe ni skiza yangu. Najiambia wananitumianga nini hivi. So I can assure for the first time, na nikiscroll nikaona kumbe wamekuwa akinitumia zangu pia.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think mimi naweza sema tumia watu tu kama ni watu ambao, for example, if we are working together, for example, kama ni message ya Nation, tunasema Nation tunataka kufanya hivi, Amina utaipata na uta complain.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of those messages, but it's in the terms and conditions. You've agreed that they will send you promotional messages. If he said stop, I'm not a customer, and they continued sending, that's a problem.
Then now it's an issue.
But if it's just an assumption, I don't know. Anyway, I think also when you cease to be a customer, kama umefunga line yako, for example, automatically that should take you off their mailing list. So there's also that.
But they just got him on a bad day. It was like, and these messages, why do they keep sending them?
All right, 500K.